Hey guys and gals, Jim here with another update. This will probably be the last one this week. I spend the weekend working on the base for this and all that. Still experimenting the bottom part with some SMDs. I got them kind of arranged down at the bottom where that notches is the front of the bottom part, and then I got them arranged in a star pattern kind of to spread the light evenly. Still experimenting right now. They're just taped down on all that, and I got them taped to a piece of 30 thousandths thick sheet styrene. It's got scribes on it for like siding if you do scratch building of structures or something. But anyway, that's what I had laying around. So I'm experimenting with that. They're a little bit on the bright side. If you do a picture or a video, there's it looks like there's a fire inside the cockpit. So I might end up going with this. I'm not sure yet, but I'll probably end up going with this and then stuff in the opening with fiber fill or something like that. Or I might even have some frosted sheet styrene too, so that'd help cut down. But it's right now it's a little too red. Even if I take one of these out, it's still kind of red and stuff. But I'm trying to get where you can see that it's lit inside, but I don't want it to be all washed out when you do a video or take a picture or anything like that. So I kind of want it to be a little bit more subdued and everything. So anyway, I'm trying to shoot for the box art, the back of the box art, the bottom of the box, bottom part of the box and stuff. That looks pretty good on there. So anyway, so I'm experimenting with that. You got this part all finished. I'll probably do some highlight painting on some of those raised surfaces. I'm going to leave this, so I'm not going to glue this down. When I do put the bottom part on with the red LEDs and everything, and there's not really no light bleed, so there's no sense in gluing it. So I'll probably leave that removable if people want to check out, show off the interior more. I'm not using none of the clear glass pieces and all that. I'm doing it like the studio does with the open, the no glare and stuff like that. So I prefer it that way. This is the main hull part is fully assembled and all that. It's nice the way they designed it. Where you see this here area, it's kind of like an overlapping, kind of like they designed some of their newer Star Trek models where one piece overlaps the other half, so you don't have a seam showing. Very little seam there, which isn't too bad. And then this part here, and then this part here, it's those are separate pieces that go over, and they hide a lot of the seam too. So they designed the model pretty decent. So as far as I got my green LEDs, I still got them covered up from painting yet and stuff. I haven't. I use little pieces of whatchamacallit, shrink tubing. I got my bottom, my back. Those are all set and everything. I picked the masking out of the clear parts and everything. So that's all set. You'll notice on the inside, all around, part of it is to, even though I light blocked those green LEDs when I installed them, painted over them with some flat black, I still went around there with some tulip because you didn't want to have, when you put the bottom part on with the red LEDs, it would have bled through around the front of that inner cockpit piece, that front wall. So I used tulip all the way around. And another thing that the tulip came in handy for was I sealed it all the way around in there, and also it was kind of to keep the wires in place and everything from, not getting all over the place and everything like that. Even though when it's lit up and the wires come across that the bottom of that red sheet styrene, they don't show with the lighting and everything. You can't see them under there, but it kind of helped to keep all those located out of the way. The resistors that are attached to the LEDs and everything, I was able to shove down in the openings between the outer hull and the inner part of the cockpit and all that. So that's pretty much all sealed for any kind of light bleed that might come from the red lights and all that stuff into the upper portion. So that's what I got going on there. like I said, it's pretty much all that's left. I got to still play around with this. That'll definitely, once this is finished up, I decide on my lighting, what I'm going to do. That'll be permanently glued on. But like I said, I'll probably end up working on my base. So far, I'm happy with the way this is turning out and everything, and it's a really cool kit. I mentioned one of my comments to another gentleman on my last video. I think there's some things, being at Round 2 spent so much time designing and developing this kit. I don't recall any of the studio models pictures. They got LEDs inside to light up the red. Here and there, I think there's one top front, there's one bottom, things like that. Like we've done most of the Bandai TIE fighters, but I don't recall. This kit's designed to light from underneath the floor, so that's the route I'm taking. But I don't see why they couldn't make the inner cockpit, the walls, where they got those decals. I don't see why they couldn't mold those where they could have been lit. They're supposedly working on photo etch, but who knows how long that'll take, if and when it'll come out, hit the market. I read that they still have to go through licensing if they do anything like that. I'm not going to wait that long. I mean, look how long it take them to come out with some Aztec decals for the NX01 1000 scale Enterprise and all that. So, photo etch could be years down the line yet. You never know. But anyway, I don't see why they couldn't design the inner cockpit walls differently to light it up like you kind of see all those control panels with the red and white markings and stuff on them. It could have been backlit and everything like that. I don't think that would have been too difficult. I mean, if they could do that clear plastic floor with grooves in it to light it up like that, I don't see why they couldn't do the inner cockpit walls and everything. Do we have the figure in there? You don't have the proper light right now, but do we have him in there and stuff like that? Once I get this finished up with the bottom piece, with my how I'm going to configure, how I'm going to light the bottom and stuff, and what I'm going to do, we'll get a better video of the interior and stuff, seeing inside of it. But I did take some Tamiya weathering kit, and I took some gunmetal, and did kind of like went over some of the raised surfaces on that inner front wall in the cockpit, so give it a little, make the detail pop a little bit more and stuff like that. So we're good to go there and everything. So that's what I got going on for now. So not much advancement. I mean, other than having this completely assembled, you're gonna really want to have some heavy duty clamps and everything, and not the squeeze type. You're going to want those like woodworkers clamps, where you got a pad on the front and back, and you can ratchet them shut and everything. That way you don't mar up none of the surfaces or take a chance of putting little indentations or anything. But this squeezes together pretty tight and everything, and there will be some gaps, and any gaps that were at the top corners, the two corners, or the bottom, they got those pieces that go over them too. So I use my Plastruct cement once I squeeze the sphere together, and then I just glue these on regular Tester's tube glue. That way they got a nice strong joint and everything will keep together. So till the next time, thanks to all my subscribers, thanks to all my new subscribers, thanks for following along with these videos. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for the comments you guys have been leaving me, and we'll see y'all soon with another update on the 32nd Star Wars TIE Fighter. Take care. Bye.